Hey everyone, Ken Zagendorf here from the WordPress Training Center. In the last video, we went over in the initial cleanup of your WordPress website and inside your WordPress. And what we want to do today is we want to give your website a little bit of personal identity, a little bit of site identity. How we're going to do that? It's pretty simple. You go into your dash and you go down to Appearances and to Customization. That's one way of doing it. Okay, getting into the location we want to get into. That's one way of doing it. Another way, I'm going to get out of this real quick. Go into the website. If you look on the top here, which says Customization, you go right into the Customization, and depending on the theme you have, look up, see if you can find where it says Site Identity. Okay, we're going to give your site a little bit of a personal identity, and I'm going to show you what I mean by this. If you are in a website, no matter what it be, you look in the top left-hand corner here, and this one here is the WordPress because I haven't done anything yet to it. We're going to change this. We're going to change this little identity right here. Okay, so again, I'm going into customization, and under the customization, go down to the site identity. See where you can find it depending on what your theme is. Under your site identity, you're going to look for your site icon. That is your site icon. So that's the thing we're going to change today. You can also change your site title here if you want. I don't recommend doing that. I recommend trying to keep your site title and your URL pretty much the same. But what we want to do is we want to change our site icon. And if you look on here, it says your site icon should be at least 512 by 512 pixels. Okay, so depending on what you want to put on that in that little corner, there's multiple different ways you can do it. One thing I like to do is I go over to Canva. Pretty good website. They give you some logos and some designs. You can pay for it after 30 days, but before the 30 days, if you get into it right now, you can create your own different designs and stuff. And I've already created one, but I just want to show you where you can start going into that, okay? There's different things you can do here, checking business cards, you can tell stories and all that kind of stuff. Personal identification cards, that kind of thing, education. I like to use the one under marketing for logos. And if you're looking at it, it says these are 500 pixels by 500 pixels, which is perfect for what we're looking for. You know, posters, it gives you the size of the posters, flyers, you know, business cards, it gives you those in inches and stuff like that. So that's not what we're looking for because this actually makes it bigger than what we want. So we're going to go under marketing and under logos because that's going to give us what we need in there. Okay, in this here, you get to design a logo of your choice, of your choosing. Okay, if you go into Elements, which is actually a pretty good place to start, it gives you a bunch of different things you can look at, different graphics and stuff. I've already created a couple of them. Some you do have to pay for. So if you go into graphics, let's just we'll pick out something here, different shapes and stuff. It gives you, if you could do a search for, I don't know, say computers, because that's what we're into. So for computer or computers, it gives you a bunch of different things. Look at it, gives you, you know, a nice computer here that's free. If you look at some of these here, they're all free. Some of them are $1. I haven't seen any of them that were really more than $1. Okay, but so far I've already created a couple of my own, and I saved one actually that I want to use today. And I found it under WordPress because that's what this is all about. If you look, there's two of them that are free, but I've already downloaded one of these. And if let me just show you what I did. Okay, I took this W right here. That's a WordPress logo, and if you highlight on it and then you go over here to your colors, you can change the color of that to, you know, pink or purple or blue, or, you know, an orange if you want. You can change that to any kind of color you want. I personally like blue. It's just me. I like blue, I guess. So that's what I did. I created my own icon, and I downloaded it. You know, once you downloaded it, you know, remember where you saved it on your files. Okay, and again, that said, the icon you're going to be creating is 500 pixels by 500 pixels, and that's going to be perfect for the site icon we're looking for because we want it to be at least 512 by 512. Okay, so what I did is I saved it in my, and I already saved it actually on my WordPress. But if you, let me go back one here, click. You select your image. I've already downloaded the image, which is the big W, like I just showed you. And if you look at this, it says it's 500 pixels by 500 pixels. Okay, which is going to actually work out pretty good for us. You could put the URL in there, whatever your URL is. I do recommend adding an alt text and actually putting the title of your website into your alt text. That way, there it kind of shows up a little bit in some of the searches. Okay, so that's the one we wanted. So I selected it. If I want to crop it, I want to change it. Whatever I want to do here with my WordPress, that's fine. I technically choose not to. Okay, and I'm just going to skip this cropping process. And now, if you look in my site icon up here in the top left-hand corner, it has changed to that W. Okay, so that's how you put that in there. Now, before you do anything, before you get out of your customization, make sure you hit that publish button. If you do not hit that publish button, that will not stay in there, and you will lose all that work you just did. Okay, so now if I go back and close this all up, and I go and I visit my website, which I did right here. If you look over here in my top left-hand corner, there it is. There's that icon that we just created. Gives you a little bit of a personalization, kind of makes that website yours, and gives you an identity within your website. Make any kind of creation you want. You can stick up in there, kind of makes it look pretty cool, so you don't have that little bookmark or that little folded over piece of paper. And that's pretty much it. It's actually kind of that simple. Again, my name is Ken Sagendorf. If you have any questions, click on the link below and then just contact me, or you can put something in the comments if you've got some kind of feedback or if you have any kind of questions you want me to help you out. So have yourself a great day, and we'll see you again in the WordPress Training Center.